Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the Kraken DR, IDR using ICT concepts, the 5-minute chart. It's the weekly review for November 27th through December 1st. So let's go ahead and put everything on the chart here. So Monday, we didn't have a DR confirmation until 1 o'clock. So my rules, I have to have it by 12:30. So we didn't have that. Wick doesn't count. You need a candle close. So someone asked me, "Hey, what's with the green arrow or the red arrow?" That shows when a candle is closed outside this DR line. Okay, so that's when you have DR closed. That's confirmation that we're supposed to be going long. Basically, what that says is price should not close below this line right here. Okay, that's what it's supposed to be saying. So on this one, we need it to close earlier so I can take a trade. So it's a no trade setup day. That's why I have my rules the way I have them. I think last week's video I actually went over my rules, so you can check those out. Tuesday, again, it's another no trade setup day. And you're like, well, wait a minute, there's a big fair value gap here. You could have got in right there. This even came into this fair value gap. You could have got in there. My rules say I have to take a trade before the 0.5 standard deviation. Yep, totally watched this play out. It was an awesome trade. I traded it a different way, but not through my DR rules. Didn't make it, right? And then by the time it came back down, here, it's already 1 o'clock. By the time it got in here, I'm not taking that trade after 1 o'clock. This is 1 to 115 candle, or 105 candle. I'm not doing it. Now when it's gone up to the over 3 standard deviations, probably close to 3.5. So there's no way anyone would take a trade here to go long based on DR. Now, it does work out. When you look up here, I mean, it does work out. But if you're taking that trade, that's just crazy. I'm not doing that. So Tuesday is a no trade setup for my rules. And my rules are I have to trade within this gray window time frame from 11 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. Okay, and there's certain times I have to be in a trade. I have to have confirmation at certain times. You can see the rules on the previous video. But those are just my rules. You can take your own, make your own rules. There's Wednesday. Now Wednesday we get DR confirmation to the downside. This candle right here closed below this line at 11:10. Okay, leaving behind two fair value gaps. These two gray. This is fair value gap. Didn't label it. My OCD will kick in. Have to have it labeled. So when you have two stacked fair value gaps, you have to enter on the top one. Otherwise, if you enter on the bottom one, your stop has to go above that. Max is 5 stop handle stop right here. So I'll enter on this one, aim for 1 to 3. Here's 15 handles. We get 15 handles. Done. Okay, so we're 15 handles up for the week. Thursday. Now Thursday we get DR confirmation again to go short at 11:40. Why? This candle right here closed below the DR line. So now it says we should not pass this thing. Now this does actually come through at the end of the day. So this is a false day, okay? And usually when you see false days, you're going to get not as many handles here. So if you look at this, it went down to 10.5 handles, okay? Why am I only giving it 6? Because let's be honest, if you would have came down here, you probably would have been stopped out up here. You'd come down, let it come back down, and as it came back up, you'd be lowering your stop constantly. So I gave you 6 handles. I don't know where you'd actually stop and get out until you're trading. You're definitely not coming up to let it go all the way up here. So, so I gave you 6 handles. So we'll see. Oops, let me go make this way. Let's go to Friday. Friday, we have DR confirmation at 11:10. We come back, we create a fair value gap here, we enter, and our stop has to be max 5 handles, so it's down here. It does come down halfway, so we could have got a better entry, but that's good. We took our 5 handles. Now listen, if you had a runner, you could have had a nice, very nice one. We went to 15, but you could have easily, gosh, you could have almost doubled it. So leaving a runner sometimes, it's dicey, you know, like I don't never know how long to leave something. There's really not a whole lot of, this was the high up here, kind of targeted that. So looking for another draws and liquidity. It's kind of the high for a long time. So I don't know if I would have gone any higher for that, but a runner would have been great to leave it on, obviously. But that leaves us with 36 handles for the week. So that is your Kraken DR IDR using ICT concepts, the weekly review on the 5-minute chart for November 27th through December 1st.